Guys, Leo's Vlogs and Models here, back for another video, and today on the 25th, we're on our way to the Levi Stadium. And I'll explain everything about it once we're at this train station. So, hope you may enjoy. Here at a train station here, and the reason why we're on our way to Levi Stadium, because we're on our way to Ed Sheeran. However, I'm not going to film like most of the show. I'm actually going to film like part of the show, because the main topic for this video is that getting there by transit. We're going to the Levi Stadium by train instead of taking cars, because we don't want to pay like a lot of parking space, and plus there could be a lot of cars there too. Our first transit we're on board is actually going to be the Bay Area Rapid Transit, or BART. It will take us all the way to Millbrae area. Leaving the SF International Airport, but we clear those buildings there. Actually, you actually see a Boeing 747, actually owned by Lufthansa. You may have already seen that too much so many times. But definitely, it's pretty beautiful to see the clear in the skies, owned by Lufthansa. That's Caltrain there. We're actually going to be boarding that train to Mountain View Station. Alright, there it is. Millbrae. We're back at Millbrae Station. We're at Millbrae Station. You may remember the station at the two Caltrain holiday train videos. Yeah! Except there's no train show. Instead, we're on our way down south to the Peninsula. Now, going down to the Levi Stadium is pretty difficult there, even when you're coming to Great America, which is actually nearby the Levi Stadium. But paying for parking and paying for the transit, that's going to be pretty tough. So taking transit here is definitely a good idea, actually, because we're going to be taking three. There it is, the old EMUs. It's definitely the inside of one of the new cars, actually. It's pretty amazing, actually. Pretty cool, indeed.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Here we go. Woo-hoo. Wow.
Most people are saying that. I want them to cheer.
Here it goes. As we left the station, though, the train started to pick up speed, which is actually pretty new for me since I never rode on a high-speed train for a long time. You're now living in San Francisco, actually. It'll take like 1 or 2 hours to get down to Mountain View Station there. That way you can transfer to the VTA station. The trains are pretty clean, actually. The old ones are like gallery cars and F40s, but these ones smell very clean, actually. They actually use like electricity, also in preparation of the California high-speed rail movement. But only time will tell if they want to. But new trains here have these very cushioning seats. I think they're like the same thing as I did when I rode the same ones, but they're gallery cars. But these ones are mostly pretty great, actually. Seats in the back here are mostly pretty plastic in the back. This right here are very cushioning, actually. They're actually pretty new, actually, than compared to the original gallery cars. But I was wishing for them to actually have a charging port here, but however, for the new cars, they don't. All the power must be connected to the pantographs there, also the wires. But most of them, it's mostly pretty great, actually. Here with these new cars also make room for having bicycle areas here. Mostly pretty great, actually. It works at the station here. Most of the new cars are actually pretty great for most of the times. Even though that I miss those old cars, most of them are sent to Lima, Peru, like I told you recently. Next up is located at San Carlos. Also, fun fact there at San Carlos there is also the Hewler Aviation Museum. Pretty far away that you can't see was also the Hewler Aviation Museum. Pretty far though, but definitely pretty great to see the museum. Check out that video if you want to. Next stop here, which is going to be Mountain View there. We actually toured the entire train. In fact, we actually toured like the cars, but we never toured like the entire length of the train, since most of it is the same. But we're about to get off here at Mountain View Station. We'll make sure to rest once we're back on board the train on our way back home. It's hot too. Definitely very amazing when riding aboard the new EMU sets. All right, there goes the rest. Our VTA train, which would take us all the way to the Levi Stadium, also Great America, which is pretty neat actually. Here we go. Now, when taking the VTA down to the Levi Stadium, it'll take like 20 minutes to get there. However, there's not a lot of footage when I film this train because I was very tired when riding the Caltrain for a while. There are some footages when I stopped to see some amazing areas. We're about to pass my fields there. This is usually an airbase there, but sometimes during the Super Bowl, they'll actually have fighter jets, including the Blue Angels, come over here to do some flyover shows. Just passing the Marquis Lawton area, where they actually have their own company logo and also their practice area too, behind those fences. So behind us there is Great America, and aside there is also Levi Stadium. Looks like we're finally here. Yep. In front of us, there's Great America. All right. All right. There it is. Woo! Right there is the Levi Stadium. That there is Great America. We finally arrived. Woo! I got tired a little bit there, but definitely could be very worth it there, even though you don't want to drive all the way here to Great America or the Levi Stadium. What we were seeing was actually the flight deck ride at Great America, and Great America there is still open, even though fans are wanting to see both Great America and Ed Sheeran at the same time. Only those are waiting for the line actually. All right, here we are. Woo! Once across that bridge, we're entering the stadium. Huge. Alright, this is the Xfinity Gate A. This is one of the few entrances. There are actually a few gates like Gate A, B, C, and D, and quite a lot more. And up there, that's definitely where the main show will be. This place here is mostly pretty amazing here. There's a lot of food court around this level. there's quite a lot of seats from above, actually. This stand's like a few meters wide. Slightly a different length than the Giants game stadium that we recently went to in our previous video. This is probably the best view of California there, located with the great mountain view side. Very impressive. And over there, down more south, that's the city of San Jose. The show won't be starting soon until like a few hours, but in the meantime though, I won't be filming like most of the shows. Due to copyright issues, I'll be filming like only part of it, only in mute being shut. Before the main show actually starts, they're actually like the pre-show, which you have like 3 singers there, which are listed in each clip. And then, the main event.
It's ramping up into the night. I'm not expecting you to sing loudly now, but we will get there. We will get there. We will warm our voices up. If anyone hasn't seen my show before, the reason it's called Loop is this thing at my feet. Everything you hear tonight is completely... I do not take this for granted. Playing shows like this in America is more than a dream come true.
The show is finished and it's definitely very amazing and definitely very worth it. However, this is Ed Sheeran's last show in America, but hopefully in the future he will come back. But however, we need to get back immediately. My phone's almost full and there's actually a lot of people trying to board a train, so I'll pause it until we get back home. Now, when heading back to San Francisco they're actually the BART that goes the other way. Well, we took Caltrain at Mountain View Station there. But however, at Millbrae Station, we're unable to make it all the way to the BART in time. So we took mostly Caltrain back home. The end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the full train ride, and it was pretty long, but part of the video did show up the part of the show of Ed Sheeran there. Definitely it's pretty great, and hopefully I may come back there soon, or I can't wait to see another singer, One Republic, which will feature in one of my shorts. Go down now done. I'm currently right now in Seattle. That will be featured in the next traveling video coming soon. So you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notification bell. Stay tuned for more videos. Also, leave a comment down below, and I'll see y'all in the future. Bye.